morning, everyone. Welcome to the Only Marathon. My name is Amber Cyprin, and I am presenting to you via my avatar minus. I don't know what to say other than I'm so happy to finally be live for the Only Marathon. It has been an absolutely incredible 3.5 weeks to organize this on behalf of Fast Paced Events. I am the head organizer of it, and the staff and the volunteers have been very, very hard at work. I want to go ahead and address why we're all here. So first and foremost, on Sunday, January 9th, many of us in the speedrunning community heard the shocking news that the only kid passed away on the 31st of December in 2021. The only kid touched the hearts of many people in the community and was always eager to get involved with community projects, especially when it came to marathons and commentary. In honor of their memory, we wanted to organize an event for speedrunners to get together and celebrate the memories that we have from the short time for which we all knew them, as well as supporting an incredible cause in the form of the Trevor Project, which Kid supported themselves. First off, on behalf of everyone on the staff here at Fast Paced Events, thank you all so much for your incredible support and submissions. It has been an absolutely overwhelming feeling in more ways than one to see the outpouring of love, care, and support that you've all given the event up until this point. That being said, the staff and the games committee that were behind the schedule, we're all very extremely proud of the schedule that we have put together on such a short time span. We've been working really hard on not just the schedule, but on many other aspects that are absolutely necessary to put on an event that meets our standards of quality, such as runner vetting, graphics. Everything that you see here has been created by me. And I've lived in Photoshop for the last week, volunteer prep, text setup, etc. And we hope that when it's time for the first run to go live this morning, that this hard work shows through. Cutting 300 plus hours from over 200 runners, or from, sorry, over 100 runs, 100 runners has been like to fit into a 67-hour weekend schedule is not at all easy, and neither is selecting volunteers. For those of you who like statistics, we received 295 individual runs submitted from 129 runners with a total time of 313 hours and 21 minutes to cut down into just 67 hours. And out of over 70 volunteer applications, including some of the staff who filled it out, we brought on a total of 47 people into the volunteer group, 34 of which were people who have not worked with us on an event before. The remaining 13 people who were either staff or worked on Fast Pace for Headspace 2021 with us. That's a lot of people. That is a team of 47 people to manage, not including runners and their commentators, for a grand total of over 150 people, because there are 70 runners and all their commentators are not in that count. So thank you, like from the bottom of my heart, for this support. We do greatly appreciate everyone who offered to volunteer for the Only Marathon and everyone who submitted runs for the marathon as well. And we were absolutely humbled by the outpouring of support for this event. And we genuinely hope that even if you weren't selected this time around, either as a runner or as a volunteer, that you consider offering your help for future events by the Fast Paced Event team. So I'm not going to keep blathering on. On behalf of Fast Paced Events, once more, we want to present the Only Marathon, a speed running event in memory of our good friend, the Only Kid, and in honor of the Trevor Project. I'm going to turn it over to our first host of the day, the wonderful, the absolutely charismatic and extremely capable Nico Hart. Nico Hart, it's your time to shine.
Hello everybody, my name is Nico Hart and I am thrilled, honoured and delighted to host the Only Marathon, which is in lieu of raising money and awareness for the Trevor Project. And that made me a little bit emotional there, Amber, so thank you very much for the very nice words there as well. This marathon means an incredible deal and like an incredible amount to myself and to many, so this is an emotional moment for me to be hosting. Oh my goodness me, I'm already crying. Wow. But first off, before we actually do anything, I do want to talk to you guys about the Trevor Project. And the Trevor Project, the organization, works to save young lives by providing support through free and confidential suicide prevention and crisis intervention programs on platforms where young people spend their time, a 24/7 phone lifeline, chat, text, and soon-to-come integrations with social media platforms. The Trevor Project aims to be there for LGBTQ youth in crisis with a clear message. They should be proud of who they are and that they are not alone. For the last 27 years, Trevor has worked to save young lives by providing support through a free and confidential crisis programs on platforms where young people spend their time, online and on the phone. Trevor Lifeline, Trevor Chat, and Trevor Text. We also run Trevor Space, the world's largest safe space and social networking site for LGBTQ youth, and operate innovative education, research, and advocacy programs. So with that, and talking about the Trevor Project, I want to say welcome in to the Only Marathon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are in the world, and I hope you guys are excited and thrilled for this marathon. And if you guys want to know where you can find the donation link, you can do !donate in the chat, or I think there might be some panels below there to bring you towards the Tiltify page. And speaking of, I can announce our first donation. We have a donation from Dev Insanity for $50. There was no comment, but thank you so much for the donation. And that goes towards one of the funnest incentives to make Argic wear a Sonic costume. But not only that, we have another donation incentive, which will be met by the end of this run. So please, if you are able to donate, the donation incentive is going to be the Super Mombo quest run by Ori Sky for the boss rush. So by the end of the run, once we hopefully meet that $100 donation, we will be seeing some extra content from the Ori Sky. I hope everybody is keeping thoroughly hydrated and are looking after yourselves. How is everybody feeling in the chat right now? If you're feeling good, I would love to see some love hearts in the chat to support not just the marathon, but for you guys as well. All of you guys coming through and all supporting each other in the chat, fulfilling each other's day and bringing smiles to all of those around. I hope you all are doing fantastic. I want to hear from you guys. What runs are you most excited to see this marathon? If you don't know the rest of the runs, then please go to !schedule. I want to hear from you guys. What runs are you looking forward to? Speaking of, we just had another donation. We've got a $10 donation from Jeffy that says, did someone say Sonic suit? Gotta donate fast. So Argic, we're getting very, very close to getting that Sonic suit on. Just to keep people updated, it is a $500 donation. So if you want to make Argic in that Sonic, that cursed Sonic outfit, put the money where it goes towards the incentive. And again, make sure that you can, with your donations, you can do multiple incentives, I believe. So not just for one incentive, you can assign a certain amount of monetary value for individual incentives. So let's try and make Argig into the Cursed Sonic. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you so much, Jeffy, for your donation of $10. I also wanted to mention as well that with the incentives that there is also bid wars as well. And if you just saw in the visual just a moment ago, $60 total from the last two donations has been going towards the bank choice of, let me see if I can find out which one it is. It is towards the Angry Scots poll option. So the choices for the poll option are Yorkshire Tykes, Thespian, Soulman, and Angry Scots. So Angry Scots might be taking the lead for this one. So again, you guys can also designate the choice of what voice bank will be for the Worms Armageddon run. So again, if you want to have a specific voice bank, make sure you put your donations towards that bid war. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Only Marathon. you are watching us on the channel Argic. We'd like to send a massive shout out and thank you to Argic, who has offered his channel this weekend to host the Only Marathon. He streams every day apart from Thursday and Friday. Feel free to follow the channel if you like Sonic speedrunning, or join for casual gameplay every Tuesday. And we are very proud and honored to announce and to bring you our first runner, Ori Sky, who's going to be running some Super Mombo Quest. Ori Sky, take it away. We do apologize for the slight tech issues. Do not worry, we will be trying to fix these and get you guys immediately back into the run. Hang tight, stay hydrated, and be awesome. We'll be with you guys very, very shortly. Whilst we are waiting for the tech issues to be resolved, I will call out a donation. Thank you to As If with the $10 donation, saying with all my love. Thank you, As If. Hearts to you, buddy. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Alright, welcome back. Thank you so much for your patience whilst we resolved some hopeful tech issues, and hopefully we're all good to go. So again, I'm going to reintroduce. Thank you again to everybody watching. Welcome to the Only Marathon. We are raising money for the Trevor Project, and I'm delighted to bring you Ori Sky with some Super Mombo Quest. Take it away, buddy.
Thank you so much. How's everyone doing? Welcome in to the first run of the day, and actually the marathon as well. Hope you're all excited for this. I know I am for sure. So we're going to be kicking things off with this lovely game, which is called Super Mombo Quest, and I'll be doing the 180 coin category of this for this speedrun. I'll explain what that means in a bit once we get into the actual game. I also mentioned just quickly as well, I'll explain more about the gameplay as we get into it. But in short, this is kind of like a 2D position platformer. I would call it a Metrovania. I call lots of things Metrovanias for sure. But I don't have any commentators with me today, but I do have the lovely host, Nico Hart, over here with me today to, I mentioned to you, if you have any questions or anything to comment about the game, please feel free to just kind of jump in and have a chit chat, and it should be a good time.
Absolutely, buddy.
Yeah. Have you seen this game before?
I have not. So this is going to be a blind playthrough for me myself. A playthrough. The Let's Play watching.
About to say you can play it if you want.
I mean, I might have to after this.
Yeah, it's a good game for sure. Everyone's in for a treat, I think. So I think we're ready to go. So if all's good, time should begin on this. Am I on the right thing? Hang on. Yeah, I'm on a new game. Let me make sure. So time should begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you. So this is, as I mentioned, this is kind of a Metroidvania. I'll explain why I mean kind of in a minute. But the idea of the kind of basic premise of this game is it's split into these rooms, like discrete rooms, and there are a bunch of victory conditions in each room. So as you can see, this room here is quite simple. We're just going to get all the gems, and then we get a notice saying all collected, and we get a coin at the top left. You'll see that in a second. There you go. Where it says 1, and now it says 1 + 1 because we just killed all the enemies in that room to get another one. So very simple concept. We can get a bunch of gems, a bunch of enemies, and that gives us coins. There's some other ways to get coins as well, but we'll see that in a bit. Not quite yet. But for now, we're going to make our way through the tutorial area. One thing to mention, killing enemies, so getting all the gems is not timed at all. You can just get them in like however long you want, as long as you don't leave the room. But getting all the enemies, you have to do it in a certain time. Like basically, there's like a combo timer that drains over time. Oh dear. There's a combo timer that drains, so you see when I get... I'll show you in this room, actually, because I think there's enemies at the top here. Oh, I missed a gem. So when we hit an enemy, it starts a combo timer at full, and then it goes down quite quickly. So we need to try and kill all the enemies before that drains, otherwise we fail the room and have to try it again. So ideally that does not happen at all, but it has happened to me in the past, so we'll have to redo the room if that happens. But here's a hidden kind of... Well, it's not very hidden, it's kind of like... one of these things you can find which gives you a few extra gems, not required for actually completing the game, but we are going to get quite a few of these extra, as you can see here, another one here. We're going to get quite a few extra gems here, which don't give us coins, but they are useful for buying stuff in the in-game shop later on. There are multiple in-game shops that we will see in a bit. But for now, we're going to do the final room of the tutorial here, and we do have a dash ability, so we're going super fast through these rooms, trying to get all the gems and all the enemies here. Oh, okay, we should be fine. If I get hit here, I die because we only have 2 health points in this game. Now we've got full health again, now that we've just finished the room. Alright, we should be good. Missed a gem. Alright, that was the end of the tutorial area. So we're now going into the main game, and we're in the village. So we've got a bunch of things to do here. First of all, before we go into the main, like the first area we're going to go to, we're actually going to go up here and get a somewhat hidden chest that gives us another 500 gems there, just because it's kind of on our way. And we're going to make our way through these rooms and into the first kind of major area, I would call it. I would call it major area. This is called the Monster Mountains, because all of the place names in this game actually are alliterations. So we've got Monster Mountains. We'll get to the other later, but it's like Fungal Forest and stuff like that. It's a very playful game. I enjoy it a lot. It's got a very nice atmosphere, in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and get... You can see there's a lot of hidden stuff in this game, for sure. There's many hidden kind of gems you can get. But we're going to save that.
I think we can all agree that the art style for this is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. Oh, that always scares me.
Oh, that was very, very close.
Yeah, didn't mean to go down that fast, but there is a hidden coin right there, as you saw. We also rescued an animal from the cage there, who also gives us a free coin. It's very fast to get those if you pass them on the route, because whenever you get that, you beat the cage, and they give you a coin and immediately send you back to the start of the room again, so it's a really good way of just getting an easy coin. Speaking of coins, now is a good chance probably to actually explain why we need these coins. So this is 180 coin, as I mentioned, this is 180 coin category. We're going to be trying to get all of those because the idea... Oh, wrong way, hang on. There we go. The idea of the game is you have to go to the 4 corners of the map, and you have to get... Basically, you have to kill 4 bosses. The first boss will take 60 coins to actually open up the gateway to get into that boss. The next one will actually cost... I think 100, I think it is. Then it will cost, I think it's like 140 and then 180, I think. It's like an extra 40 each one. So we need to get 180 to actually complete the game. And then we can return to the center of the map where the village is and actually do the final boss area. We're going to go back to the village for now. I'm going to speak to this person over here and grab two things from him, which I will explain just in a bit here. I'm going to go back to the place over here as well, because that's a quick travel point, basically. It's like a totem, but after you complete a small challenge of like a bunch of enemies spawning, you get to travel between those, which is great. And you get a coin, of course, as well, so it's, you know, it's kind of more than one thing at once.
I almost wanted to say, this game strangely reminds me of Rayman. Is anybody else getting that at all?
I kind of see what you mean, I think. Like, the art style... Oh, dear.
It's kind of like the hidden cages, saving the animals sort of situation. That's what it reminds me of, Rayman.
Yeah. I'm struggling a bit in this room.
Oh, you got this. You got this.
I'll explain how health works in a bit. Actually, I can do it now, I guess. So, the combo timer, by the way. So, the combo timer doesn't fill up completely when you get just one enemy killed. But the idea is, when you fill it up to full, if you're missing this balloon behind me, my balloon is actually my health, by the way, in case you were wondering. So, that balloon means I've got an extra hit point from just death. I mean, so, if I get hit, that balloon will go away. It will pop. So, you know, Mombo gets sad and has to get another balloon and stuff. So when you kill enough enemies, or when you get the combo timer high enough, basically, it will give you a rainbow bar at the bottom. I can't show off now because I don't want to lose any health. But the next time, it'll become relevant in a bit, actually. Whenever you complete a room, it goes rainbow, and whenever you get it to full, like fast enough, it will also give you a rainbow as well, which gives you a free balloon back, which is really good for managing to not die, because we don't want to die in this game. There we go. Perfect.
Do you mind if I read a few donations off, buddy?
Oh, sure, go ahead, yes. Now's a good time.
Absolutely. We've had a few donations come in, and we've had a very, very large donation with $200 coming in from Sixor, saying nothing but love for everyone involved. This is such an awesome way to honor the Only Kids memory. Thank you so much, Sixor, for the $200 donation, and I believe you did put it towards a bid incentive. Let me see if I can find exactly which one it is. You guessed it. It was make Argik wear a Sonic costume, so that's now just over halfway of the 500 total. We are now at $260 out of $500. I think we could probably meet this in the first run, actually. Don't forget, we also have the Super Mombo Quest boss rush. So at the end of this run, if we meet that $100 mark, Ori's going to be doing a boss rush. So we're $95 away. Can we get a $5 hype train for Ori here? And Ori, continue.
Thank you.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yes, the boss push. Let me try again. The boss push at the end it's not like an official thing, but it's something I came up with because post game you get this kind of extra form. We'll get into forms in a bit once we actually get to the first form that we get to later on. But the boss push is done with that, basically with that post form. So it's a lot faster than the regular boss kind of doing the bosses normally. Oh. But yes, we are going to go into this room just to get these 2 coins that are easy to get. There we go. And then go immediately back on ourselves, because what we're trying to do here is trying to kind of route the, I guess, like the optimal way of getting through these levels, hitting the most rooms we can while not crossing back on ourselves. So we're trying to do that as much as we can to get these fast coins, because this first area kind of is, the rooms are the shortest and the easiest, honestly. Oh, I couldn't get out of there. There we go. So you notice we've already got 52 coins, which is almost enough for the first boss anyway, but we're nowhere near the first boss. We've got a bit to go. We're fine. Got a bit to go before we get to there. We've got like a whole other area first of all. But we are actually getting close to the first mini-boss, and the last mini-boss as well, because we don't fight the second mini-boss in this one. There's actually a shortcut that we'll be taking a bit later on as well.
How long did it take you to learn this run, if you don't mind me asking?
So, that's such a good question. Give me a second. I need to think here. So, excuse me. So, I think it's like, I started trying to, I guess, find fast strats while I was initially playing this game, honestly, because I was playing this game, I think, during, I forgot which marathon it was now, but I was playing it during some marathon. And I thought, this would be fun to speedrun. Let's learn to speedrun. And that took me like maybe like probably a week, I think, but I kind of been trying to optimize the strats over time as well, just to make things a bit faster here and there. But kind of I'm still using kind of the same routes that I came up with during that week. I just kind of took all the maps from the game and kind of drew over them to try and figure out the best line. This is not by any means the most optimal route for sure. Like, I think there's a more optimal route now, but I've not looked at it yet. But this is kind of a route that's in my head at the moment anyway. And this seems kind of easy enough for me as well. Like, I am not good at not dying in this game, to be honest. But we're going to go ahead and do this other totem here. And we're going to go ahead and then return to the village once again to get some more stuff. So 2 spawns.
So is this the mini boss that you're talking about here?
Not this one, no. It's in the next room actually, and we're going to get 2 items before we get that. Oh, that's fine. Go over here. Going to grab 2 items from him. Hopefully we grab the right ones this time. Grab Grandfather Clock and Ring of Revenge. So I'll explain these after the mini boss, just for simplicity's sake here, because we're going to the mini boss right now. And here it is. He's going to spawn this angry pig thing here, called Pigosaurus. Going to jump into it, which seems counterintuitive at the start, but that actually does damage to it for a reason I'll explain after this room. And it should be dead. There we go. That was a very good boss.
GG. That was so fast.
Yes. So this works because we got 2 items in particular. So we got, first of all, the one we got first of all is the Ring of Revenge. Now, you notice when I took damage, but I didn't mean to. Then we got like a tiny ring around us of, I guess, like an aura, and that does damage to any enemies inside it. So if an enemy runs into us now, it will basically die, which is, you know, great for us because that means that we get the enemy dead and we also get the combo timer up timer as well. Speaking of combo time as well, though, the other item, did I miss that? No, okay, that's good. The other item we got as well is actually called Grandfather Clock, and this is very good in tandem with Ring of Revenge because this will give us, this room is hard by the way, the Grandfather Clock will give us a longer cooldown on how long it goes down, the combo timer. So this basically means that we could kind of stay at almost full throughout the entire game now. Like, we're going to be using this for super fast strats of bosses just to like basically jump into the boss, take damage. It does like 3 damage to bosses, it kills enemies instantly. And then we will be, just like bouncing on the enemies or bosses a few times and getting our health back instantly. So you see the combo time in that room is basically full the entire time. It becomes more relevant in one of the trials coming up. Actually, you saw there, I got health back instantly there because my combo time is already full. And it's just staying close. If I take any damage here, I can just run into this. And it doesn't even, there we go. Like, I can just run into these enemies and they will just, if they damage me, I'll just get my health back instantly, which is great. Right there. Almost got my health back here. There we go. No. Like, that room's very easy. Like, we got multiple healths back in that room. This room also, if we take damage in here, we're probably going to get health back almost instantly every time. Like, that's... Oh, go ahead. Yes, sure. Now's a good time.
Right, sorry, I had my mic muted there for a second. We've got a new donation coming in from Charbunny with $5 donation that says, after seeing just a minute of this run, I know I want to see the boss rush. Let's meet that incentive. So that $5, of course, goes towards the boss rush. So if you guys want to see it, we have got, I think we're about... We're still at $5 at the moment, but I think that money might have gone towards the one of the bid choices. Let me just refresh and have a look. See, or maybe it hasn't come through in Tiltify yet. I'm not too sure, but either way, thank you so much for the $5 donation, Charbonny. You absolute legend.
I was really confused there. I thought I missed some, but I couldn't find them. But they were like on the very bottom of the screen.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it did go towards the Super Boss Rush. We're now at $25 raised for Super Mombo Quest Boss Rush. So again, we're now at math, $75 left for meeting the incentive.
Oh, nice. Oh, I say as I run into an enemy. There we go. You see how those enemies just kind of explode everywhere. Like that was Ring of Revenge there. It's like that room is very fun because there's like 5 enemies in that pit, and we just kind of walk into them, we all die at once. It's very satisfying. So we're going to do a sequence break here, by the way. It's kind of a sequence break. We can get there by other means, but we are going to do this so that we can kind of do optimal routing again. So normally we need one of the forms here we're going to get a bit later. We need the wind form. I need to get some health, ideally. There we go. Perfect. So we're going to dash over here, take damage, immediately jump, and then jump again, and we're up here. So we don't actually have to use the wind form at all. We can just... Okay, hang on. There we go. So we can just do that to kind of skip having to go around and... I need to not die here. This is bad. Give me a second. I need to... Oh, okay, please.
Take your time, buddy.
Yeah,
don't you stress.
If we lose all our lives at the top, by the way, you see this is 1 out of 3, then we will actually... Not game over, but we'll lose a bunch of gems, which is not good. We want to buy more stuff soon. Oh, nice. And we will lose some gems and we'll also get sent back to the nearest checkpoint, which was a few rooms ago. We'll have to do the skip again, which is not fun. So trying not to lose my lives here. We've got another checkpoint in a bit anyway. We just need to... These rooms are actually quite difficult because they are a little bit step up from the previous part of the forest we were in. Because normally you do come here later because of a wind farm. Alright, there we go. We should be good here. I'm going to take this slowly just in case we die. Perfect. It's just very fun bouncing around these rooms all the time. Like, the movement in this game feels extremely fluid. I'm going to focus actually to not die in this room. This one is dangerous. But there we go. Another animal saved. Again, this sends us back to the start room, which is, you know, really fast. Don't have to climb it again. Okay, that's not good.
After watching it back on the stream, it looks like such a smooth-looking game as well, doesn't it?
Oh, there he is. Okay, we're good. We're good. Speedrunner the noises.
Nice save,
We've already
buddy.
started it. Thank you. Alright, this room is actually incredibly hard to optimize, but I'm going to try and get this fast as we can. Oh. There we go. Nope. Nope, please. There we go. We can't get that coin yet, by the way. We actually need one of the forms that lets us break blocks kind of sideways. There are a few that do that, but we don't have any yet. We don't have any forms apart from the standard purple one. So we could come back here later to get that coin, but we're not going to. We don't need to do that. We actually don't need to cross back on ourselves really at all here in terms of the route that we take throughout the game. But right now we're making our way... going to Grandpa there to skip that row. We're making our way kind of... Oh, please. I'm just going to save this very slowly, actually. Perfect. We're making our way, like, all the way over to the next major area, which will be the first elemental zone of the game, by the way. So that's actually going to be the... Vivacious Volcano. We'll see that in a bit. It's like 2 rooms time, I think. But for now, we're just going to enjoy these lovely enemies that look like sombrero hats. You can't tell me otherwise. I also need to go back and get these gems. Hold on. Perfect. I always forget those because normally you meant to have wind form and go up there. But again, we don't have wind form here. So we have to do things a bit differently. Going to just slide up to get both of those enemies at once. Then grab the final gems in here, get another coin, and go on into the volcano here. Oh, please.
You have time for another donation?
Sure, go ahead.
Lovely. We have $20 from Borglio. It says, unfortunately, I will be away most of this weekend, but I had to get a donation in for such a worthy cause. Here's to a great marathon. Thank you so much, Borglio, for the $20.
Oh, please. Okay, I think we're good. This room can be scary, but having Grandfather Clock makes it less scary, but still scary. Because those things can kind of shoot you at any angle. It's not fun. Not a fun time.
Whilst we are also talking about donations and incentives, I also want to point out that there has been a $5 donation towards the Chameleon Twist 2 character bid war. So currently, there are 4 options. Pink Linda, Orange Fred, Blue Davy, Green Jack. $5 is currently in the lead with Green Jack.
Okay, we're out of the danger zone. This is good. Let's grab some gems from up here. And then that's our first boss, by the way. We need 60 coins to get into there. I don't know if we got enough or not. No, we have 101, so we're absolutely fine. So we're going to go ahead and fight that in a second. Try not to die. This boss actually, unironically, is difficult. Please, I need to get more gems up here. Hang on. There's a hidden thing up here as well. There's a lot of hidden stuff in this game, actually. It's like it's honestly well designed. Like, it's designed to kind of make you, kind of reward you for exploring. It's very fun, and the map is kind of sprawling as well. We're taking quite a linear route, but it's very big map. Like, there's a lot of stuff we're missing here, for sure. There'll be a lot of more stuff we're missing as well because like later in the game. That's not a good start. To try not to die here, ideally. So we want to try and basically damage the boss with Revenge here. So walk into him, get a few hits off to get health back, ideally. Going to wait there, get health back instantly. Take damage there. Hit him. I'm going to wait here, actually. I'm not going to risk it. Okay. Let's try this again. This boss is actually hard to do fast, basically. Got health back though, so we're going to run into him again. One more hit. Oh, okay, I'm just going to wait. I'm not risking that again. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to wait again. Oh no! Okay, let me try this one more time. Not ideal here.
You've got this. You've got this.
Need to get my health back here. There we go. I'm not going to do. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Honestly. Oh please, stop it. Got health back. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Can take damage here actually. That's perfect. Get health back in 2 hits, I think. Going to wait again. Good. There we go. Got health. He should take a few more hits to go. Going to wait. We can take one more hit from him, and then he is about to die. There we go.
G.
Okay, I was not. Thank you. I was not risking dying there because I don't want to lose all my gems. Oh, not all my gems. I don't want to lose some of my gems because it loses a percentage. But now we have our first farm. As you can see, this is a fire farm. It allows us to do like a fire dash in the air, which helps us move a bit faster. It's not particularly useful for movement, but it's good for like movement in terms of wanting to damage enemies, because as you see, this also damage enemies as well as you run into them using fire dash. So really good for comboing, because whenever you destroy an enemy or a block, because you can destroy blocks as well, by the way. We saw like some earlier where that coin was, but whenever you destroy a block, we can actually get we get a cooldown replenish basically for that. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and buy some more stuff now, by the way. We're going to buy our final item slot here. And I'm going to buy the final useful... Oh, I don't have enough. Wait a minute. I need to go... Wait. There's extra gems up here, actually. So these animals we saved earlier actually give us some... That's still not enough. Let me go ahead and get some more. There's some at the top left here. I think I must have missed something somewhere. That's fine.
I was going to mention that after getting that new form, this definitely has like a few different game inspirations. I can definitely see now Sonic and Mega Man as well with the fire, like with the wave dashing almost. And so I think Sega Junkie in the chat also wrote, does this have like a similar sort of Celeste wave dashing at all?
Trying to think now. Actually, it does. Hang on, let me buy that. It actually does. I'll show you this way I am. So if you saw that I went way higher than normal when I dashed there. We're going to go back here, by the way. But if you jump just after you actually dash, you actually get like a small boost, which is very similar to Celeste. Like if you, like, I guess spoilers, but if you played Celeste and done this like speedrun and stuff, it has some extra mechanics that allow you to do that, just that kind of thing, where if you jump straight over dashing, you can get like a bit of a movement boost. We don't use that much of a speedrun. Like mostly, I'm going to be just dashing and cancelling using ground pound. Oh, there we go. To be able to dash again, because the idea, I guess, is like when you're dashing, you want to kind of ground pound towards the end of a dash, or like towards a halfway point, I guess, because you kind of excuse me, you lose momentum at that point. So when you come down again, so you want to try and cancel so you can immediately dash again and just keep that speed going. In general, movement is really fluid in this game. It feels really nice to control. I'm playing on a gamepad, but you can play with some keyboard as well. I think I played on keyboard for a while, but I switched to gamepad just for my hands to be more comfortable. Oh, wait for that. That's fine. Like trying to sneak through there. We'll wait for you. No, we won't. It's fine.
I'm just thinking, Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around.
Oh dear. Oh, please. Thank you. Alright. There's also a hidden chest to the left here. I'll show you right there. That gives you 1,000 gems if you get that one, which I don't know why it's different, but you know, just gives you more gems. We don't get that. We don't need any more anymore. But if we did, if we were missing any gems, that's good backup to get as well. If you don't get enough by this point in the game to get the thing I just bought. Which, speaking of which, you may notice that the gems in the last few rooms, I forgot to mention this, but you may notice that the gems kind of are homing in at me a lot more easily now. So we got the magnet basically, which allows us to. Well, you'll kind of see in this next room. These gems home into us a little bit more than before. Normally we had to kind of almost touch them, but these gems actually are pretty much flying to us now, which makes a lot of these rooms way faster in general. Like it's okay. Things are dying here if not careful. It's really good though. It's for doing these. Oh sure. Yeah. Doing this one again.
I was pressing the wrong button there. I was
So
like
go ahead.
constantly refreshing my page. Oopsie doopsie. I'd just like to point out as well, we are actually 10% of our donation goal. We are trying to raise $3,000 and we're now currently at $335 raised. And that's new donation that just came in from, we got 2 new donations coming in from Cure Light Wounds, $10.
Ooh.
That says, make Argic wear a costume, Sonic costume. I thought wearing the costume was his natural state. Also, greetings to Puppy Cat sitting in the other room. Hello to you, Puppy Cat, as well. And as you can guess, that's gone towards the make Argic wear a Sonic costume. And also, Chesy Babe comes in with $10 that says, an amazing marathon for an amazing person. All the staff and people involved have done an amazing job creating this in such a small time frame. Huge amount of love for all involved. Hashtag GNU, the only kids. And I believe that one also went towards an incentive. And it looks like it also went to the make Argic wear a Sonic costume. So we're now at $290 out of the 500 incentives. So we've only got $210 more dollars to go. Can we meet it by this run? I think it might actually happen.
Yes. If you've not seen Argic in a Sonic costume, it is definitely worth it for sure.
Absolutely worth it. It is just the best blurst costume that you could possibly see.
That's a perfect word to describe it, honestly. That is definitely how I would describe it. Alright, we're good to do another sequence break here. Not really sequence break again, because we can get around here anyway, but we're good to jump up there, use the iframes to get up there. Try not to die in this room, and we should be good, so this allows us to access the other half, which normally we get later after we get the wind farm. Please? Thank you. Normally we get the wind farm, then we come up here later, because we can't get up here until, well, we can't easily come up here until we get that, but we do this so that we can return back down around to get the wind farm from the boss, and then just continue on from where we were, which saves a bit of time booting and stuff. I'm going to try not to die here. Good. Going to take a detour into this room right here just to get another coin. Try not to die here. This room can be tricky for sure. Oh no. That's fine. I'll just leave it there. Let's go again here. There we go. Good to take this slow just in case. There we go. Perfect. Because we want to come into the next few sections with health, basically. Because this room here can be tricky if we don't get the snaggles right. But you see here, like, the effect of a magnet. Like, you see... Oh, that's not good. You see just how much range it's giving us in terms of collecting these gems. Oh, didn't want to do that, but it's fine, I guess. To wait for this cycle again. There we go. These are the cycles we're talking about, by the way. Because I have to wait for this one now. Or be very risky, which I don't want to do. There we go.
Now, those definitely remind me of Sonic with the acid drippings there.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And I think somebody else in the chat also mentioned this definitely has a Super Meat Boy feel to it as well.
Yes, this game honestly reminded me of Super Meat Boy a lot. First of all, like the movement in itself actually feels very, I wouldn't say similar, but it feels very fluid, like Super Meat Boy. Like, you know, like it reminds me of it. It's reminiscent for me. So also the character also is, you know, they're kind of a cube as well. So I love that as well. Did I get all the gems? I did. But we do have our boss now, but I'm going to take a quick safety, not save because we've already got the share point, but I'm going to take a quick safety heal up to get our health back so we can do this boss with some Mingo Revenge strats. So jumping into the second boss here, this is, I actually forgot its name, but it's like a giant pinwheel thing or something.
Now this reminds me of Metroid now for some reason.
It is a Metroidvania, technically. We're going to be careful not to take damage here, ideally. Actually, that's honestly fine. I'll just...
It's kind of like
fine damage.
You're in the Mega Man space fighting a Metroid boss, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Good to jump into.
Nicely done.
Okay. He gets fat. So as you kind of do more hits to him, he gets faster and faster when he does that one phase where he's actually doing the bouncing around and stuff. So it's not a fun time if you've got 1 health there, but thankfully we didn't get hit there, so it's good. But now we have our wind form, and as you saw, this allows us to glide up these sections here, like, as you see there. But we're not going to use this anymore. We're just going to use the fire form mostly here, because it still lets us go faster with these enemies. And just in general, getting to these walls a bit more easily as well. There we go, perfect.
Don't forget, everybody, we have until the end of this run to meet that boss rush incentive. We're currently at still $25 out of the 100 donation total, $75 if we can get a $5 hype train to meet that incentive. We've got about half an hour left of the run. So, can we get a $5 hype train going? I don't
have a swim. There we go. Try not to get hit in here because we want full health coming out of here. Basically, it's not a good time if we don't have full health. Good to wait for this. Good. Okay, we're good. We're good. The next room to the right of here. So we're going to go back through here again to the right. The next room is going to be quite tricky not to get hit. So having health here means we don't have to not get hit. We can just kind of tank it out. These actually, wow. Okay, just don't get hit, I guess. That works. These lizards just immediately shoot their tongue at you, which is not a fun time, and they can easily hit you before you even have a chance to react, even if you're trying to dash into them. So having health is kind of essential to not dying in there, but thankfully we did not die, so we're good. So we are going to take in a few rooms here, we're actually going to take a specific route, which is actually the shortcut I mentioned earlier, by the way. You can see the tongs there, by the way. But no, we're going to take a shortcut in this, not this room, in a few rooms time, I think, actually. Which is actually going to be taking us to the opposite side of the map, which normally we need, like, I don't know how many coins it is. It's like 150 or something. I forgot how many it is. It's a lot of coins anyway. But normally you need a number of coins to get to the left. Basically, there's a door at the left side of the village. Oh, where am I going? We're going this way. Excuse me. Try and get a health back, actually. This was a mistake. But no, we're going to take a shortcut that takes us skipping the entire desert area, which is the left side of the village, and instead, oh, that was fun. Instead, just getting us all the way to the left side and skipping that and getting to the next elemental section straight away, which is really good. I'm very glad the devs decided to add kind of shortcuts like this into the game.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
So, sure, go
so
ahead.
We've got $20 from Nico Hart. That says
who?
Boss Rush. So that's $20 extra going towards the boss rush. We are at $45 out of the $100 amount. Only $55 to go for the boss rush incentive.
Ooh.
And yes, I'm being cheeky here.
I was about to say, who's Nico Hart?
I don't know.
Oh. Yes. Oh, no. Don't go down here. I also need to get these gems. I missed these. Hang on. This room can be annoying to get back up if you fall. There we go. It can be annoying if you don't fall as well, actually. Just clarify that. But we are now in the top left quadrant of the map, I guess. This is Prismatic Pyramids, I think it's called. I forgot the names of some of these. Again, they all have the same kind of starting order, which is fun. We're going to try not to die here if we can. This area is kind of where the game takes a ramp up, because again, normally to access this side of it... Oh, nice pause screen there of the damage. Anyway, yes, normally you need... I'm going to wait. Normally you need the extra coins to access this area anyway. So again, this area is going to be a bit harder than normal. I'm going to try not to take damage here. There we go, perfect. I need to not die. Thank you. Going to wait, actually. There we go. Okay, now we're good. We've got health back. So this room is extremely fun. Watch this. Once we don't take damage to the enemies. There we go. Perfect. So we just do this. Do again. There we go. It's designed to have fun in this room, I think. Like they thought we've given you enough challenges for now. Let's just give you a fun time in this room, and then throw a bunch of challenges at you afterwards. Because this room is also one of the harder rooms in this section. Right here. Perfect. These enemies right here really can be tricky because I don't know what they're called, but they kind of charge at you when you're when you get close to them. They charge to the left or the right, and it's kind of hard to know where they're going to be, so hard to hit them as well. And unless you're using like fire form or anything, it's hard to be able to get them before we move back again. But we're going to see our first instance of the teleporting dogs here as well, which is, I believe, this first out of 2 instances we see them. The last instance will actually be very end of the game, but we won't see that yet. But now we will see the next boss in like 2 rooms time, I think. Just this room can be scary, but thankfully we've got health here, so if we do get hit, we should be fine. Oh, okay, that's fine. We're good. We've got a checkpoint here right before the boss in a second. Not this one, but in this next room we've got our third out of 4 bosses of the elemental bosses, at least. And this will be the giant cat. So if you like cats, you're not in for a treat because it just zaps one. But no, this is the cyber cat. So cyber laser cat, excuse me. So we just kill this extremely fast. Hopefully. It's almost dead. Oh, please. 2 more hits, and we're done. Nice. Oh, alright. So, grabbing our 3rd form here. This is actually the form... So, this form is the best in the game, in my opinion. Second best in the game. If we can include in post-game. But this form here, as you see, this does like a diagonal dash downwards, which, first of all, is really good for moving around really fast, so we'll see us using this quite a lot to move fast through these rooms, but also this allows us to home onto enemies as well. So as you can see, this is... that did not home on, it's unfortunate. As you see here, like it just zaps right to the enemy and just hits it immediately, which is very useful for clearing out a bunch of these enemies at once. It's actually not doing it as I wanted to. There we go. Perfect. But we've pretty much got kind of more of the same gameplay here. And I was going to say, if you have any announcements for Nico, now would be a great time. Any messages?
Absolutely. We've had a few donations come in. We've got $5 from Cowboy Knuckles. That says, good luck to all the runners today. Thank you, Cowboy Knuckles. And just for you, Spoingus! We've also got $20 from Nanaki Emmy that says, good luck to all the runners this weekend and massive thanks to all of the team for putting this together. Let's go fast and have fun for an awesome cause. And oh, did I mention, Chad is cute. Also, I'm going to keep an update on where we are for the incentive. So, we're $65 out of $100 for the boss rush. That is $35 to go. And also, as a secondary mention, we do have the Make Our Guerrero Sonic costume. We're now at $315 out of the $500. But again, we've only got $35 more for Ori's Guide to do the boss rush at the end of this run. The incentive will close at the end of this run, so make sure you get the $35 in to meet the incentive.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, we took like an intended shortcut again there. There was like a hidden path in the floor there that just kind of skips that room because we don't want to get the... We don't have to basically, there's a bunch of annoying enemies in that room. We don't want to have to deal with it. It's not a fun time. So we just get other coins instead. Early on in the run. So we are now dealing with the desert, which... It's a good thing we don't have to be in here for long because we skipped the entire thing. But here's our checkpoint. Then we just go straight back to the left again through this room. And we're just not going to see any more of the desert after this one room. We're done with the desert now, which is great. So we've skipped, by doing that, by going up through the treetops and up to the pyramids and down again over to this final section, we've actually skipped the mini-boss as well. So we won't be fighting that in the boss rush because we actually have not unlocked that, but we will be fighting all the bosses that we have unlocked. There we go, perfect. But no, this is the final area of the game. Not final area, this is the final, second final area of the game, the final elemental zone, I should say. And this will be giving us the final... Oh, no. The final elemental boss, excuse me. It is hard to talk and not get hit in this game. Alright, there we go.
I do have a few donations to read out if you're happy with that.
Sure, go
We
right
have
ahead.
Majora with a $5 donation. It says, nice to see a new charity stream. And Davin Kanakuna saying, Nico, I love you, mate. Aww. Love you right back, Majora. Thank you very much for the $5. And also Chezzy Babe with another $5 donation saying, let's get a $5 hype train going. Hold on.
Nice. Oh, I love that. I love that effect. It's great.
We've had some more donations coming in. $35 from TGH. That says Boss Rush, 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 Boss Rush. Yes, that is the length of the message. Thank you, TGH, for meeting that total donation. We're actually at $105 It's completed. So, Ori, looks like you're going to be doing the Boss Rush at the end of it. Also, $5 from Stella saying with a $5 donation saying there's only one thing I can say, really. Spoinkus!
Oh, help. I might die here. Yep. So by the way, these sword enemies... Oh, that's a mistake. These sword enemies are the worst in the game, in my opinion. As you can see, they have like a giant sword on their head. Well, they are the giant sword on their head. Let me rephrase that. So they are not a fun time because you have to wait for them to kind of... Oh, please. You have to wait for them to kind of turn around and aggro before you can actually hit them, which is annoying. But it's fine. We are now 180 coins exactly, which means I managed to get all the coins, thankfully. And we are going to go ahead and fight the fourth and final elemental boss of the four, which is, well, I like to call this Dr. Robotnik because it reminds me of the Sonic 2 first boss in Emerald Hill. I hope I'm not the only person who sees that. Get health back instantly. There we go. Perfect. Going to jump into it again. This should be fairly simple, but we just need this one section we need to not take damage here. Actually save us a bit slowly just in case. There we go. Do that. Oh dear. Oh no! Oh! Please! Okay. I didn't realize those things were still going. They were like...
GG, buddy.
Thank you. Switch immediately back to the farm, but we don't want to use that farm. Just want to keep using the electric farm here. And we're going to go immediately back to the village now because we want to get back as fast as we can to get to the final area of the game, where we'll be fighting final boss after one final kind of gauntlet, which is genuinely difficult, but we'll be trying to do that without dying. Hopefully. Oh, please. You can see I'm getting a lot of health back. It's good. I'm going to try not to get squished because getting squished is bad. Okay. We're okay. Alright, go back to the village. So we actually can't access the portal yet, so we're going to go out of the town and back in again to trigger a cutscene, and then immediately restart. Don't exit the game. And this will trigger the cutscene, which will allow us to get right into here. And this is the final area of the game, right here. Going to get through here as fast as we can. No need to worry about coins anymore, by the way. We are absolutely fine on coins and gems. No more gems or anything to worry about. So we're going to get through these rooms as fast as we can. Excuse me. Okay, that's not a good start. Let's just do this way here. I don't want to risk that, actually. We go around here to do this way. Oh, please. Okay, we're fine, I think.
This game looks like it can be super unforgiving at sometimes, can't it?
Yes, like that. Yep, okay, we're fine. I want to make sure everything's going to fall there. It really can. The good thing about these rooms is, but since there's so many gems and we've got grandfather clock, we just keep our combo time full for the entire time. Like, if we can actually hit an enemy, we can basically get health back, which is great because we've just got full combo time the entire time. But anyway, this is our first of a few platforming sections in this section. Oh dear, don't fall, whatever I do. I'm going to try and get health back. There we go. You can see the lightning form is really helping us with this section, which is good. There we go. That is not a good start. I'm going to try and fall over here if I can. Need to be very careful not to get hit. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, we'll try this again. So we need to go back through here again, unfortunately.
Do you mind if I keep people updated on some targets and polls?
Go ahead. Yeah.
So now that we have met your incentive, there is a new incentive opened right just now. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania that Helix is going to be running later on. It's going to be the Dark Banana mode. So that is going to be an $800 total. So if you guys want to see some amazing Super Monkey Ball runs, then that incentive is open for you guys right now. But with the polls as well, there have been the donations that have been coming through have been put towards some of the voice bank choices. We've got $35 at the moment for Soul Man, and in the lead, in the vast lead with $110, Angry Scots is going to be maybe the hopeful voice pack. But also for the Chameleon Twist character bid war, we've got $10 towards Pink Linda, and sitting at $5 is Green Jack. So again, you've got 4 choices there that you guys can put your money towards, and we may have Pink Linda as the victor. You never know.
Okay, that room is extremely scary, but we're fine. That room, we do a big escape at the start, which saves like probably 20 seconds-ish, so it's good. Come down, there we go. Alright, we're going to immediately hit you. Oh, no, okay, we're fine. This room is kind of hard to optimize, but I think we're good, Hopefully we get... okay. I'm having some trouble with these rooms, unfortunately. I'm going to wait for him, actually. There we go. Okay. I'll just take this a bit slowly, I think. Don't want to risk dying again and having to do this whole section again. Okay, there we go. Got a health back, which is good. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we should be good. 22 minutes to go. So we get that, and it spawns another one. It's great. So we're good to go back. Actually, we got a checkpoint now. We're good to go back. Just refill our lives because I don't want to do that next section. Did that even refill? I did. I don't want to do that next section with 1 life. It's not fun if we die, especially. We should be good here. Hit you through the wall. It's really good that you can do that. Like, you can just, because we've got so much combo time, we can get health back. Doing these damages through the walls. So this section, hang on, this area is split into 3 major, I guess, like sub-zones, I guess, and they're each separated by one of those totems. I'm going to be extra careful just in case. There we go. We've got another platforming section here, and at the end of each, well, at the middle point, you've got like a platforming section, and then at the end of each, you've got another platforming section plus another totem, and then after the 3rd totem, we will have the final boss of the game at the very end of that. So let's try to get there without dying again. I'm going to switch to our electric bomb here because this actually makes this room a lot easier in terms of the things coming up here. There we go. No, that's fine. I got health back. These rooms are like typically some of the hardest in the game. It took me a long time casually, actually. Here's another platforming section right here before the next totem. Going to be very careful. This is our farm, by the way. We didn't actually introduce this because we don't use it apart from these platforming rooms. Well, okay, that's not true. We use it. Oh dear, this is. Oh no!
Ooh.
That's not happened before.
As I mentioned earlier, super unforgiving.
Oh please, that was also very close to fair, but we're fine. We're fine. Just
My
don't do that
goodness
again.
me.
Okay, we're fine. We're still fine.
You got this. You got this.
Still get up here. There's a coin hidden in the top left, by the way. I do not envy anyone who wants to do like 100% of this because that does not look fun to get, for sure.
So what is your best time for this run, actually?
That's actually a good question. I forgot. It's on my speedrun. It's on speedrun.com leaderboard, but I actually do not remember. It's like 50 something, I think. I'm not certain. Let's get you first through. Like it's around 52-ish, I think. Maybe wrong on that. So I have no idea what pace I'm on right now, but I think it's not too bad. I'm going to refill my lives again just in case.
You're currently on about 48 seconds and maybe 25 seconds? 48 minutes 25, I meant.
48 seconds, nice.
That would be amazing.
New PB.
Do you have time for a quick donation, actually?
Sure, go ahead, yes.
Lovely. We've got $5 from Waluigi 10K that says, just wanted to tell you, Nico, this simple fact. Hey, Nico, You're a donation! LOL! In all seriousness, I may not have known who Kid was, but I send my prayers and healing energy to their family and friends. Much love and best of luck for all of the runners this weekend. Thank you very much, Waluigi10K, for sending me on a donation. And thank you so much for the $5 towards the Trevor Project. Thank you very much, buddy.
I have to be very careful in this room. This can be dangerous. You see, again, these kind of, I don't know what they call them, like atoms, I guess? I don't know. There's something. And we
also,
have to use
TJ
these...
in the chat has just mentioned that it's a 49-13 for your PB.
49, oh, really? Wow, okay, that's... Okay.
It took you by surprise there.
It did. I don't remember getting that. Oh, I need to get more health. Hang on. Yeah, just do that, I guess. But no, thank you for looking that up. Oh, I can salvage this for sure. No, I can't. Oh, it's like did not expect which room was in there.
I love TJ's quote here. Wow, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's not good.
Take a breather. You got this, buddy.
Yeah, but I'll just do this slowly. I don't care for dying again. Ideally, this room is very scary. It's the hardest one of this entire section. As you can see, there's a lot of platforming to do here. Will we get the cooldown? Oh no! This is bad. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, I'm sure.
Do you have time for another donation?
In a second. Hang on.
No problem.
I just need to make sure I focus here. Okay, we should be good. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Lovely. We have $5 from Bundle MJ. That says, a serendipitous retweet of a tweet about the Only Marathon led me to research what the event was. Having felt an immense outpouring of love and respect for the Only Kid, I felt drawn to donate in memory of someone I was never lucky enough to come across in my life. Well, I'm sure they would be very appreciative of your generosity there, Bundle MJ. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. And again, we already at an amazing total of $450, not even into the first run of this marathon. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for all of your generosity and all of your kindness. And again, I think that, I forgot to mention this but as well, but Waluigi's 10K $5 donation went towards the Make Argic wear a Sonic costume. We are at $320 out of $500.
Ooh, thank you. Alright, so this is the final boss, for well, the second final boss. Technically, there's actually 2 phases to this boss. But we're going to do the first one here. And this boss actually has a lower cooldown, so we're just going to be spamming as much as we can here. Oh dear, we're fine. Okay, just going to wait here. There we go. But what he does next, actually, is randomize. So he's going to go and teleport into a different area. Okay, we're going to use Earth Bomb here. So these are oh, controller? I cannot control the counter right now. I'm just going to wait for this, actually. Yeah, we can do this. That is weird. I don't know why that's... I can't control that farm for some reason. I might die here. This is bad. Okay, we're fine. Just to be careful not to, like, that's not sure why that... Okay, let's hope I can control it this time. I can, okay. Great. That is not happened before. That's interesting. Anyway, focusing on not dying to this boss would be good. And
was that our first? That's never happened before?
It was. I think. Alright, let's... Okay, we should be good. Good. Fire farm this time. It's good. I can't control this one now. That is... I don't know what's going on here. But we have to wait, I think. Hang on. Can I... Okay. No, this has never happened before. Don't know what's going on. We should be okay. We can do damage to him still. Alright, Earth Bomb is working this time. There we go. This is how we're meant to do this room, by the way.
Temporary game glitch. How about that?
Yeah. Please. Oh, please. Give me health back. Thank you. There you go. He's like 7 hits from death. This is not the final area of the game again. No, I can't control fire farm for some reason. Anyway, try not to get hit here ideally. Get my health back. Perfect. Okay, so that's the quote-unquote final boss done. and he's going to get super mad. He's going to get super angry, super upset as well, actually. We'll see him even more upset in a minute. But he's going to turn into his final form here. And we're going to try not to die to this, ideally.
I do love how his final form is like a smaller version of himself.
Yes, the great thing is he makes a commentary on the fact that people always use like big final forms and stuff. So he's like self-aware of that. He doesn't want like this big final form, so he just calls himself Former Final instead. It's great.
So you're saying this game is meta in some weird ways?
It really is. Okay, we're good. I kind of sang that. I'm gonna be very careful not to take damage here. Oh, of course you go that way. Oh. Yeah, we'll just hit in the middle, it's fine. This is where it gets difficult. I'm going to try 3 more hits to go before time's coming up in 2, 1, now. Okay.
GG, Ori's guy.
Thank you so much. That was kind of heavy at the end there. Like, kind of a few issues with that final zone, but that overall went well, I think. Not a bad run, I don't think. And
so your time was a 54-minute, 45-second run.
I will take that. I'll take that for sure. So 55, definitely. We'll take. So now we actually jump into his final form, and it becomes our final form because he is actually one of our forms who we abandoned. I think that's the story anyway. I don't remember exactly. I'm a bit unclear. But we'll see that in a minute because I think you said the incentive was met, correct?
That is correct. The incentive was met.
Okay, perfect. So we'll see that in a minute then. But first of all, just quickly as well, we see all the devs here in beautiful, glorious pixel art, which is great. You know, the pixel artists for this game, like, shout out, honestly, really good work on this game. I am going to skip previous credits also a bit here, as I let them play. And
I always thought this music was Doki Doki Literature Club there for a second.
oh.
That would change the face of the game, wouldn't it?
I never thought of this, but you... What?
Sorry!
Why? I'm slightly upset now.
I didn't mean to.
But no, this is our final form, by the way. As you see, we have now become Dracula himself. But no, we are going to go ahead and do this boss rush now. Boss rush, excuse me. So I guess we'll begin this now. So let's go ahead and do the first mini boss here. This is the Pegasaurus. So this is what a final form does.
My goodness.
I'm just spamming R1 by the way right now. This is, you know, it's actually kind of, it's almost slower as well. That's the thing. It's like it is slower for some bosses, which is, so I will not be doing that for all bosses. Like this boss here, I'll be taking. Oh no, okay, but you know what? We're doing this. It's fine. Don't worry. We'll just be not dying. That's what we're aiming for here, ideally. Take damage. Perfect. Good. Give me health. Thank you. Oh no, Nico, what have you done? Yes. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I actually died to this boss post game. I can't believe it. Need to be very careful. Okay, we're good. Oh, okay. I can't believe it's giving me more. This is going to give me almost as much trouble as it gave me the first time around. Okay, we've got a health. Going to hit him again. This is honestly the hardest boss. Like, unironically for me, it's harder than the final boss. Honestly, to not die to this boss. Can be very careful not to die again. There we go. Got a health back. 3 more hits to go, just run straight into him, he's dead. There we go. That's how we do it. Alright, immediately going on to the Green Smasher. Now that's what it's called, the Green Smasher. It's like this spinning top kind of Beyblade. I think Beyblade, I guess. This is fun. Look at this. This is Game likes to kind of take us on a journey there, I guess, but it's fine. It's almost dead anyway. 1 more hit to go. Jump into it and it's dead.
You're blitzing through these bosses right now.
Yeah.
It's such a stark contrast, like after you've played the full game, to now just going boing, spoingus on all the enemies.
Yes, we're actually going to be careful here not to, because this boss actually can be harder using the. There we go. This actually can be harder using the final form, but there we go. Managed to deal with that. Okay, I think. Just sometimes you fall through the thing rather than bouncing off it, which causes issues, especially if you're trying to get your health back after being hit. So with that rotating laser around. So jump into you. There we go. Good standing position here so that we don't get locked on into the drill spikes, which is really not fun. Oh dear. We're fine. We're fine. There we go. It's dead. That was slightly better than my last one we did earlier. And now we've got 2 more bosses to go. King of Nightmares, first of all. For some reason, we can attack him instantly. I don't know why it lets you do that. Like, oh, please. I don't know why it lets you do that not in the base game. But we are going to blitz through this once again. Oh, I forgot to mention that I don't think this boss takes damage from Ring of Revenge. Otherwise, I would be doing strats for that as well, by the way. That's why I'm not doing that, because you actually have to do 30 hits. You can't just do... Wait, no, it did. Did it? I didn't. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Finding new strats all days.
Yep. What I do know is all my farms are working this time, which is great. This one's fun, by the way. There we go. Okay. So
that
boss is
cheeky.
Done. It really it's fun. And now we've got this final farm again, and we're going to defeat the final farm with himself. We're going to defeat the
that is
farm
meta.
With the final farm. It really is, right? Right, so immediate switch back from final farm here. We can actually die here, and I need to pay a bit of attention. I do have one hand of a keyboard, not keyboard. I do have one hand of a gamepad right now. 15, 16, 17. My finger's actually getting tired here. I just have to switch to another finger. Oh no. Oh, I might actually die. There we go, we're good. Oh, please. Thank you. There you go. Alright, 2 more hits, 1, and done. There we go. That was the end of the boss rush right there.
My goodness me, that was an amazing presentation of the boss rush right at the end of the marathon. Again, thank you everyone for meeting that incentive. Again, that was a $100 incentive when we broke it with 105. So everyone, thank you so much for your generosity. Ori, would you like to do some plugs for yourself?
Yes, sure. So thank you again for allowing me onto the marathon. It's been a really fun time. Thank you again for enjoying the run if you've been kind of hanging around and stuff. And I'd like to say as well, I guess, like, thank you to the Mombo Quest community as well. They've been a lot of help in terms of like finding strats and kind of rooting stuff out, figuring out whether or not certain routes are viable or not. And I actually, like, I mentioned earlier that I spent like basically a week figuring out what the kind of the right reason for this was. I spent like basically a day with 2 other people just in the Discord chat, just trying to figure out the money routing, and that's how we're able to get all that money and get all the items without kind of detouring too much, which is, so they've been a very good help. So shout outs to everyone there. And otherwise, I think if you would like to follow me on Twitch, please feel free to, because I do stream like a bunch of speedruns. I usually do like, I guess, like random niche unknown Metroidvanias that people haven't played before. But I also do things like Zelda 2, Link to the Past Randomizer, stuff like that. It's kind of variety stuff. I just do a lot of stuff. Anything that I kind of find fun at the time. But otherwise, thank you so much once again. And thank you, Nico, as well, for joining me to kind of ask questions of the game, and as well for hosting as well, of course.
No problem, buddy. Right, I think with that, we're going to be slowly transitioning over to the intermission. We're going to be, with the next one, is going to be Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, all wells, no bosses, run by peas. We'll see you guys very, very shortly.